Sharon. Oh, what does it say? Sharon's site? Oh, somebody else's comment. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna. Hey, Deseret. How are you doing? I'm just trying to see if I've got this all set up right. I tried to. Okay. I'm starting to lose my voice. It's raining here, you guys. We're getting a bit of a slight, I had hoped we would get more, but we are getting a bit of rain. So thank you. Hello, light worker. I'm so glad this is looking like I've got the stream set up so we can see. Uh-oh. Sorry, Deseret. I know what that's like. I like your saying, though. That's pretty funny. So you guys, I'm feeling like I'm kind of slow to get going today. Apparently, I was having some kind of nightmare type thing. I don't even remember, but it woke my family up, and I woke up fine this morning, and I was like, what? And I thought they were kidding, but apparently, I don't know what it was about. I don't remember. I had a lot of dreams. I remember that, but I don't remember. It was crazy. Feel fine though. I'm gonna read on them later. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to keep my voice going. Do pardon my clearing. I have taken antihistamines. I don't dare take any more. So I'm here. Tissues, coffee, and heating pad. Oh yes, because it is chilly and raining here in Northern California. Unfortunately, we need more because we have a drought. But anyway, I'm here to read on your personal and or public topics. Mine was like that too. You know what the secret is? Because I wake up with frizzy hair too. Yes, I have not had enough coffee. I'm warning you guys. I'm going to be a little bit... my hair gets really frizzy. So I got this, I purchased this, what they call Mamie. It's from the Mamie seed spray, and it's good for your skin, and I spray it all over my face and my hair, and then I can brush it out so I can get all that frizzy, crazy hair out. You know, calm down and smooth. The hair cuticle smooths. So I will try to get some links up to that. Hello, Noelle. Lovely to see you. It is chilly and rainy kind of here in Northern California this Sunday. And I am here to say hello. It is chat and tarot and coffee, which I've even got a little hot plate. That's how, invested I am in my coffee. I don't like when I'm drinking a warm cup of coffee and it to go cold, and it's just like I can't rush drinking my coffee. It makes me sick. So as you can see, I feel like I'm all cozy. I am very cozy right now, and I hope that you are too. If you are, especially in the kind of spring kind of chilly, but yet chilly kind of weather we're having here. Oh, Leslie, hello. So good to hear from you in Australia. Lovely. Does anybody, let me just caffeinate just a little bit more. Okay. And are you cold too? It's, you know what, hon, Noelle, I'm in Northern California. Everybody thinks, oh, California. They're thinking like Malibu. And I'm up more like closer to, the upper northwest type of weather. It's chilly here today, and it's drizzly. It is not LA weather. Occasionally we get some Southern California weather, but so so not so not often. So it's chilly here today too, and this I am wrapped up and comfy. Yes, I am getting Java enabled. It feels good. It feels good. I got my makeup on. Hello, Beverly. It's lovely to see you here. Thank you for the people who are coming in. Whether you're just going to quietly lurk or not, I hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm having a pretty good Sunday. Ah, Larissa, you're cold? Yeah, it's probably about the same here. I am, I wonder what it says. I should take a look on my phone and see what it says. I'm just curious what they say for my area. Let's see if it's updated, right? Of course, it's never simple. Well, they say it's 57 here, but that is not a really warm 57 because we're right by the water and it's raining. So yeah, feels like 46. No, it feels like 50. Okay, my glasses. So chilly enough to get like in your bones, you know? Hello, spooky mama. It's so lovely for everyone to join. I'm glad that you're having an okay day. I'm so sorry, Beverly. I am a cat person, and you have my. It is hell. It just rips out your heart, and so I'm sending Kuan Yin to your kitty, okay? Because I've had to do a lot of kitty passing overs. They all pass over in my arms, you know, the cats in our family. So that's tough. And our love collectively goes out to you and your pussy cat. Much love. 5 degrees Celsius. Oh, jeez. Now that's making me cold, Noelle. Much love, Beverly. I mean, I'm so serious. I just recently, in the last, it's been maybe the first year. Gosh, is it the first year, year and a half? With my rescued cat. But before her, I had a 21-year-old cat pass. And let me just put down my. And that was really so hard. Oh, so you have my utmost empathy and sympathy. I'm just trying to turn down my phone. There we go. I miss them very much. All the time. We never forget them, do we? They're so special. We're so blessed to have them for as long as we do, but we must know that we'll see them again. We'll see them again. We'll see our babies again. And Slatty Bart Fast. I want to say hello. I'm going to try to catch up with some hellos. And I know some people find the hellos annoying. Hello, Sheila of Inquisitive Tarot. It's always good to see you too. Popping in for the live. I love the group that comes in, and I love you too. If you're new here, if you want to just quietly lurk, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But if you do have a question, there we go. Light workers on top. A career change. So just be patient. I'm going to have to nominate one of you as a. And I should do it very quickly. As what you call it? I need to have a moderator. Yeah, I should be on for a while. Larissa, would you be moderator? You'll get a free t-shirt out of it. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that here. May not be able to do this on this live. This because I'm using a different software. So anyway, well, I'll do the best I can. I'm not going to worry about it. So if you can just like mind the trolls and let me know and just say hello to people for right now. I can't figure out how to do that quite yet. But I will. I'm just lucky I got this up and running. Now to figure out how to add you as a moderator on here. I should just do that. Oh, I'm talking out loud. I'll have to do that afterward. I'll just put you on. Hello, Black Love. That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll just ask folks. Hello, Nora's Face. So be very patient with me because there's one of me and there's a lot of you, and trying to get through is going to be difficult. So just kind of queue up and be patient and know that if I don't get around this time when you are able to see it, then I will I try to be here every Sunday at 3. So first one I'm handling is light workers request. I am just getting caffeinated, folks, so also bear that in mind. And I want to see if Spirit will respond and help me with reading accurately and clearly. Do I see a career change, or is she where she, I say she, I don't know, where they need to be. So I'm just going to use, hello, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate. Okay, so light worker, forgive me a minute, I gotta dial in. Be kind, and you can feel free to speak amongst yourselves while I handle this reading and dial in. Think of your question if you have one. Make sure nobody's being a clown in the ways that clowning isn't, trolling. We don't want trolls. And just hold the fort for a moment while, hold the ground, hold the circle while I try to dial in. I like holding the circle while I dial in. Kind of suits me. All right. Thank yous. Light worker. Do I see... Well, actually, it's universe. Do you see a career change for light worker, or are they right where they should be? Career change for light worker, are they where they should be? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. You need to actually, light worker, reevaluate if you haven't. Because it's funny, you get 2 sevens. So you take a note, make mental note, the number 7 is significant. You get it twice. And we're talking about making some changes here to where it, right? Especially where you're working or to do with work. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles. It is also to do with your physical, anything connected to your physical reality, through your body, through your job, through money, so on and so forth. And my eye is throbbing there. It's so annoying when it does that. Let me just pull some more cards for you. There's some things that lack clarity, so you need to gain clarity. Because you have the Moon and the Seven of Swords, and those cards are kind of dark, and there's kind of some... But you need, the message that you need to know is the Nine of Wands, and that is to follow in where you feel confident and where you have your passion. And in case anyone's wondering what deck I'm using today, it is the Cosmic Tarot. So this deck is really singing to me right now for you is that actually I think you need to reassess, reevaluate love, and find your passion. And go where that is, where whatever it is that makes you want to wake up in the morning and what excites you. You need to go with what excites you, not just what you accept. So there's something here about it is the right time to reevaluate and to make the changes, and especially connected to intuitive work, the moon type work. it is not menacing, dark, or anything like that to me here. Although some aspects of it can lend toward a lack of clarity, I feel like this is a spiritual angle too. Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. There is stability. I don't know, through a husband, father, figure. So I think that you should do what you love. I hope that makes sense. But I think a change is actually you're given the nod. But for it to be something exciting, if it isn't exciting enough right now, go for what needs, what is exciting to you. Ooh, don't you dare let me turn that deck all around and make a mess of the cards. Okay, now hold the. I did. Naughty me. Let me just make sure my deck is right, because I am a Virgo, and when I try and read the cards, if they're screwed up, that's not going to fly. I'm very visual too. Okay. I appreciate you guys being so patient. I hope that you are, like I said, having a really wonderful Sunday. If you're not, you're welcome to come relax here. Good, whether it's good or bad or indifferent. I hope too that you'll stick around, because I always end out the session with some Reiki that I send out, in case it's a blessing, no matter what. And where can you get that for free? Huh? They're always trying to get you to give people, get you to give them your hard-earned money. Although I wouldn't mind that if you want to donate. Okay, let's see. You guys are so patient. Thank you. Let me go to the next one. Okay, light worker. And let me just keep going. Okay. I see. Black love. Will I obtain another? I can't see all of it for some reason. I keep trying to put the chat window enough over here. But I think I'm going to have to redo that at another date and time. It might just be this setup. Anyway, I'm taking job that will pay me more money. Okay, yes. In your career in fashion merchandising when you graduate. Well, congratulations. From SNHU in October. Woohoo! Sweetheart, that's good. Up first, congratulations. And let's take a look and see what's in store. It's always hard, as you know, the first 3 years of any kind of business that you're doing for yourself. My husband ran his own business. I helped him. And whenever you're starting anything out, it's really the first 3 years. You've got to be able to make it through those first 3 years. And the first 2 are really the toughest. But just remember that in case it doesn't take off immediately, it really takes about 3 years to get going in any new pursuit, especially with careers, because it's getting established and then getting rapport, and then, it's all that. And I know what that's a little bit about. So just know that 3 years is really always needed to begin with. So let's take a look, because I feel like you, with your passion for your job, you will be like finding something to do. It won't matter. You will be finding that work. So that's good that you're motivated. Thank you so much for the 10. Thank you. I wish it would say your name here. I cannot see it right now. I must put that in the okay. Do I have to do that manually every time? Wow. It's cool. Bob, thank you. Okay, I'm just getting used to the interface here, you guys. I think I have set it up correctly.
Thank you, Maya. Smiley face.
Isn't that funny? Thank you so much for you who are donating. I appreciate your donations and your company. It's great. It's a great. This is like my jam on a Sunday. I'm really liking it. All right. I'm sorry, Black Love. You're so patiently waiting, and I'm blah blah blah. But I'm sorry. It is part of getting dialed in. So let's take a look at what we have for a future career here. Not how another job that will pay you more money with your fashion merchandising career. I just want to dial in. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm doing that more now. Thank you for being so patient. So, Spirit, we ask you, what can you share with us, Creator, with regard to Black Love and their career in the fashion industry with merchandising? And do you see it coming for them a good job, a good paying job? How goes it? So let's take a look at the cards. Okay, gotta pop my glasses up. Princess of Cups. Okay, it looks like you've been through a very difficult time here, and that would make sense. Like with what you're saying, this isn't good, despite this card being like freaks a lot of people out. The Ten of Swords, but it's an ending. So you're at the point of this cycle ending that was really difficult. To me, that's probably the school and going through making it through all that and graduating. So kudos to you. And you have the Prince of Cups and the Tower. So this is about needing, firstly to also reestablish. This is a great deal of change going on in your environment, and it shows you're rebuilding your life, and you're rebuilding it, or you will be, with that Tower by just circumstance. There's a great disruption, but the great thing about it is it takes away anything that's BS so that you can build a real foundation. And I think that's your career. So your career is going to have legs from the hard work you've done, is what I'm getting from your work in school to graduate. Yes, Ten of Pentacles is your answer. That's a really fantastic card, but be careful because the devil's there too. And that means that there is temptation, and people might sense, and to try to lure you with that. So you make sure that you check people out with these jobs. Make sure that they that you don't get hoodwinked too. But I see that yes, you can, but there are people going to be, especially if they see that you're able to make good money. That can also mean people wanting to hang around you because you are. So be very mindful with that, because there can be negatives that come with that. So keep it real, and just don't let it get to your head. Four of Wands, that's right. Keep really healthy people in your environment, and because there are circles of people in that industry that they've got problems, and there's a lot of drugs and stuff, so, and manipulation. But I see there's a message here. There's an ability to, I think, read people and fill out their energy. Or if you are not so great with that, there's a female I'm getting that can do that. So just be careful of the people that may be attracted once you do make it. Okay, because I see you doing well. Wow, good for you. I'm glad that makes sense. All right. I went to, let's see, Mass today. I'm more of okay. So I can't quite read all of the commentary, but Buddha, okay. Oh, somebody must be using the whole Lucifer. Yeah, no, it's just not working, and that's not what we're here about anyway. We're not here like for a black mass and, whatever. We're people that believe in love and truth and wisdom. And if you can't understand that, then I'm afraid this isn't the place for you, and scoot along. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lightworker. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. I think I have to renew this from
Thank you,
time to
Maya.
time.
Smiley face.
So, let me see here. I want to make sure I get everybody's questions. Okay, Janet, were you the next? Oh, Bob. No, wait. I got to roll it back. All right, I'm trying to find the next question. Okay, just want to make sure I get everyone. Okay, there we go. It's Cheryl Siminoff, planning on retiring soon, would like to have a home business. What was that we for met? Can't quite read that. What would we... Planning on return. What would we would like to have? Well, I'm supposing that you want me to look at. Let me just make sure I've got all my cards right. Because sometimes when I'm shuffling and I can feel that. I'm also going to put this light on because it's dark here because it's raining. That's a little better. All right. I appreciate your patience. So Cheryl's question is that you're planning on retiring soon. You know what I should do? Bring this up on my phone so I can see the full thing better. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. And again, I'm not going to rush and go, oh my god, because I think you guys would understand it. That would be silly. Oh, look at me looking at me on my phone. Trip. Alright, let me just find the chat thing. Here we go. This is much better. Perfect. Alright. Oh, General Kratos. We've got a problem with him. Let me see here. He's all the way back here. So, begging your pardon, folks. I've got to weed it out. That's funny. I see it on one, not the other. Alright, so... Okay. I'm going to hit... I appreciate you guys waiting for a moment. I'm just going to make moderator here for me on my phone. So, hang on. Now I've got to find you. Lightworker, there you are. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, alright. And thank you so much, Sheila. So, Leslie, I think, was it... Do I have... Let me just see. Make sure that I've got the right... Yeah, okay, Leslie, you are next. And yours is, will I ever be financially independent, comfortable, or will I buy myself a sugar man, sugar daddy with low expectations? 50 and still single, so chances aren't good. Oh, you know what? Never say never. Seriously. So many people divorced, and I know a lot of people that are, divorced, single. So Really, seriously, never say never. It's when you say never and that you decide, no, I really don't want that, then you'll be smart. All right, let me just dial in on you, sweetheart. Let's see. Leslie King. This is much better. I see people do this when I watch live chats. Why I do not incorporate it normally. Lesson learned today. Okay. Leslie King. Will Leslie King ever be financially independent or find a lovely companion to take care of her with lots of moolah? Now, seriously, let's just see. Leslie. Okay, I like to make sure I shuffle really well between. You get the Ace of Swords, so there's something that's going to be very clear. And Justice, there's some kind of balance. Do you have any kind of, is there any kind of lawsuit or anything going on? I'm just curious. High Priestess. And Eight of Pentacles, there's some kind of, looks like there's, you're working on something. There's some kind of study of, I don't know if you're working on just like a cult or learning esoteric stuff, but I see some kind of learning around this. There's a building up of knowledge. And it could be also that it's more something on you that you do on the quiet. Four of Pentacles. I see that you and the Queen of Swords, I feel like that's you. And I see you having what you need and being comfortable as an adult woman. I'm 50, so I'm over 50. I'm going to be 53 in September, so not by much, but I'm about your age. But I really feel, along with this, your concern, I think, is that, and with this Justice and then this Four, I feel like you really don't have to worry, because you'll have enough for your basics, is what I'm being given. And there's a Queen of Cups and a Nine of Pentacles. So this could be, I don't know if this is a female relative or friend or somebody that you're close to, but this could also yet be you. There is someone who is an independent business woman here. This could yet be another aspect of yourself that you're going to come into, and being, able to make well enough on your own, or on their own, should I say, for this individual. It is independent work. And I feel like there is something that you really enjoy, and I think there is. I tend to think it's more of an aspect of yourself, but I could be wrong. But just with your question, and I think you will be fine. You'll have your basic needs covered, but you may later down the line get involved in more of a independent type of entrepreneur kind of work that you really enjoy and do well at it. Okay, I hope that answers your question.
Female sign.
It looks comfortable. It doesn't look like, oh,
smiley
face. You're gonna be, you got this. And thank you so much for your super chats, folks. I really
Woman
appreciate
raising
it.
hand. Female sign. Woman in lotus position. Peace sign. Smiley face.
I love these little things. All right, now. I keep looking at the wrong one. I'm so used to looking at that screen. Okay. Cheryl, I think I did, so let me go back. What type of home biz will work for you? Okay, let's see. Let's get an idea. My apologies. Sometimes I will, because I'm trying to You know what? I need a personal assistant in my life. Alright. Cheryl Siminoff, what type of home business spirit do you advise would be successful for her to look into? So let's just ask the creator, spirit, source of love and wisdom, what would be a great type of business for Cheryl Siminoff to go into? What should she investigate? Justice. Okay. This is something about justice and the magician. I'm gonna ask you if you've got like a true crime interest or anything. Just curious. And about bringing more peace. I feel like there's something here. I'm being shown, and the magician is a community. Are you thinking of like a podcast? I know that may not be what you're thinking of, but there's something with justice, and there's a feeling that that something that brings balance. What I can give you from this, if it's not something like that, is justice. Justice is about bringing balance to a situation. So any kind of home business that would help people where they are not able to do something in a certain way. I'm thinking, making up for a balance, making up for a deficit, finding a solution. But it's finding solutions and communication. You've got a real highlight on communication and creativity and using the various tools in your toolbox. But it has to do with, it could be DIY for all I know. Anything along those lines. So, Cheryl, I'm reading on you now. I hope that this is making some kind of sense. Let me just continue to look. Four of Pentacles, Empress, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Abandonment. I feel like it is keeping things on a very practical level with the Four of Pentacles and the Empress. Your business needs to be kept very practical. And it has to do definitely with bringing well-being, with, I feel like anything where there is a sense of having some kind of imbalance brought to balance, because you also get that Four of Swords. So there's like rest, feeling rested, feeling at peace. So maybe pampering, anything along those lines, spa-like type thing, if you have an interest in that kind of thing. And I think you don't have to just stay with one. You might be doing a podcast and making toiletries that are soothing or whatnot. And I see a good deal of success with this if you go in that area. Things that bring peace and restfulness, because the world really does need more balance that way. So that would make sense to me. This could be like any kind of soothing type of balance. I'm just getting like spa type stuff as well that just make people feel calm and comfortable. But you'll know better what that would fit to your capacities but I see you having success there. And I don't know if there's a male that has lost work or something like that around you, but I see there's a need to be very practical with what you have, and I feel that a balancing, what I'm being shown is the ability to create something that brings balance and brings people a more peaceful state of mind, especially. Okay? Whether it's your voice and you do ASMR type stuff, I don't know. But you'll know that better than me. I hope that helps you in your direction. Thank you so much for Shield Maidens. Let me just get back now, okay? So, I'm sorry, I'm reading Emeratersu Realness. So, is Phil Mountbatten hanging around you a lot too? What does he want with this or related titles? Okay, I'm going to have to look at this later. This looks very funny. You're welcome, Black Love. Rose. Okay, I'm seeing what you... Rose Manduano. My husband passed away unexpectedly last Sunday. Can he hear me? Is he okay? Let me just take a look at that, Rose. Very often they're fine. It's us that are less than fine, Let's just take a look, though, for you. Okay? I hate it when my sweatshirt's like... Okay. Let me take a look, Rose. I'm very sorry to hear of that. Very sorry. And you have my condolences and my love and my support and my prayers out to you and your husband and your family. And I'm so sorry. Okay, Rose. Let me take a look. Can we have a check, well-being check on Rose's husband, who passed away unexpectedly last Sunday? Is he able to hear her? And how is he? Let's just have a check. So I'm asking the Creator in Spirit to let us know, how is Rose's husband? She really wants to know. And I give thanks. I can't believe I get the Justice card again. I almost want to... I get balance. I get the Princess of Cups. It was unexpected. That's the bit of a surprise to him. But I think that he had done what he had karmically had to do. That's what came to me with that Justice card. It's like my karma was balanced for that. It's like it was timed. I get that from that card. That was the first one I pulled, and this one. And it's like, well, but that was a bit of a surprise nonetheless. Okay. And Two of Wands and the Sun. He's in very good hands. I feel like he has transitioned really quickly. He's in one of the, I think, higher realms with that Sun. When I get that light, I know that it's more advanced area that he's transitioned to. So he's fine. Not to worry. He's in good hands. And he does hear you. He is yet still very close with the Two of Wands, because to me this is also the 2 points. You know what I'm saying? It's like between the veil, our world, and the next world for me. So when I get that card, it makes a lot of sense. So he is fine, Rose. I feel that he was taken surprise, but it was simply his time, and he is in a really good place. He is clear. He is abundantly clear, and he can hear you abundantly clearly, he's saying with the Sun. I want to show you that again, because I think it's important that you two get the visual. And my apologies for there. That might help a bit where the glare is concerned. But it is a very bright card, the Sun. So you're loud and clear, babe. That's what he's saying. Loud and clear. Anything else? He is very comfortable. This is the Four of Wands. He's in a very harmonious, comfortable place with lots of light. There's a Queen of Wands and an Ace of Cups, and he's very happy. I feel like this is somebody he's been reunited with. Maybe it's a mother or a sister, but I'm not sure. But whoever this person is, there's a great deal of happiness. So your husband is fine. Your husband is fine, and he hears you. He definitely hears you. Okay, Rose. Now let's go. JR, what happened between me and my best friend? Was there ever love between us? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me just roll back because I think that there were some questions in between. No loss. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Twaina Bernard is next. I'm sorry, it takes me a while, folks. And Leslie, I can look into that better if you want me to later on. When I'm doing the quick readings, sometimes I need to look at something a little longer to get a better vibe. Excuse me again. I'm so annoyed with this scratchy stuff. Yes, Cheryl, CBD would be great. It is absolutely everything, anything that brings people physical peace, helps them to sleep better and rest better and to be just in a state of comfort. Just wanted to add that. Okay. All right, now let's see. I do think it is Twaina Bernard's turn. So, her financial outlook. Yes, and just know that if I miss your question, just politely point it out and be patient and know that I'm trying to go back and forth and make sure I get everybody. Okay, and again, thank you to all that have made a donation. I very much appreciate it. Okay, Twaina, your financial outlook. Let's have a peek. Okay, so I want to ask Spirit, how does Twaina's financial outlook look? How does that appear? What does she need to know about her financial outlook? I ask Spirit to share with me and thus Twaina what she needs to know with regard to her financial outlook. Queen of Pentacles, I got the word save. To be very, I feel, practical in your spending and to save. That doesn't mean to deprive yourself, but just to make sure that you're saving as well. And Ace of Wands. This is a new activity. This is for new things that you want or things that you want to get busy with. Like, I don't know, it can be if you're looking to build something or to have a home or along these lines. I feel financially you are being very practical and active, proactive. And so that is what is the need in your financial what you need to be as what you need to know. And just keep in mind to be financially proactive, be saving, be checking your balance and your input, your output. The Magician. So, this is and the Six of Wands, and you'll succeed. You'll do very well. It's about just maintaining awareness and shifting things around when they need to be shifted as the Magician. I feel like it's just an awareness of the activity, of your financial activity, and it looks good. And it looks like you will be on top of things and doing well. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. There's like a new beginning for that you're going to be building upon. This is like a seed that you begin with, and there's more that can come from it. Depends upon what you put into it. The Hierophant, I feel that you've got, not doing anything wild with the money and being conservative with the money. Practical. And you're going to have opportunities open up here with this Two of Wands in the future that will go into create more opportunities with the Three of Wands. So you will build upon that. That's really good. I see your financial outlook looking very active and mindful, and that you're growing like a nest egg or something. It looks good no matter what you're doing, because it's showing me there is activity of control and making sure things are being saved, and so things can thrive. And I see thriving. So it looks good, hun. All right. That was for Twina Bernard. And just to reiterate, Cheryl, yes, CBD, THC, oh my love, yes, Mary Jane, that's right. Amaterasu. Okay. So now I'm going to go to JR. I appreciate you guys being so patient. And Lightworker, you'll be next. And then Janet. Okay, so JR. What happened between me and my best friend? Was there ever love between us? All right, was there ever love between you and your best friend? So I'm asking Spirit to help answer this question and to tell you what you need to know about this situation that I have no knowledge of. And so I asked Spirit to guide me to read for you accurately and clearly. What do you need to know about this unfortunate falling out with your best friend? Was there ever love? What does Spirit want to make you aware of? I get the Nine of Swords. At this time, there's a great deal of anxiety, sleeplessness, feeling upset, and haunted by thoughts. Too much thoughts. It's obsessive thought. With the Magician, definitely. It could also be that somebody's being a bit manipulative, so where making another person feel guilty. And there's a need for clarity. Okay, so here's the Ace of Swords you get. And the Three of Cups, where the friendship is concerned. And that can be, I'm feeling like somebody was manipulating someone here. And it's because of the fact that there's in no way that I can find the Nine of Swords as a positive card next to the Magician. It speaks of making somebody very anxious and like they're walking on eggshells all the time. So I think it sounds like you might be being manipulated. And if that's the case, and I think it is, that it is not a real friendship and it is good to end it. and you get the Ace of Swords with the Three of Cups. So this is a positive. The cards want to tell you, not a negative. The Eight of Pentacles, there's things that you've learned. It's taught you a lot. And the Star, and you will heal in time. Now, don't you hate that? In time? Thanks. Thanks so much. In the meantime, this person has me climbing the walls. But you need to reclaim your power, and don't let this person take up free rent in your head. End it in your mind and move on. I know that's not easy, but I'm gonna give you permission, okay? Sometimes we feel like we need to have somebody say it's okay to do that, but you need to do it with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups, because you'll be better for it. There's being able to go over this through journal, perhaps, and look over it and learn a lot. So I think perhaps collecting your thoughts in a journal is also very good for some reason. I just feel like it helps you to get out the repetitive stuff out, to process it. Try that if you haven't, with regard to this friendship, because it's a negative thing, okay? The cards want you to know it's not healthy. This person in this relationship is not healthy, okay? Five of Wands, too much fighting and arguing. It is time to let it go so that you can move on to somebody that is a healthier match for you, okay? And this person has too many problems. There's not somebody that you can have a friendship with, unfortunately, okay? All right, JR. Now, let's go to Lightworker. I wish I was smoking a CD vape. I've got mine twisted up over there that I'll be having a wee puff in my coffee after I read for you guys. It really does help me. I don't have to take as much pharmaceutical medication. I feel so much better, and I've found a new great, and I'm very grateful. I hope that more states and countries will legalize it. Okay, Lightworker. Let's see. I like these kinds of questions. Okay, what dear guides, because it makes me have to go all floaty, which is fun, and relaxed, which is even better, because I'm such I kind of tend to being high strung, if you haven't noticed. Although I can be very chill too. But let me tell you, it comes with effort, a great deal of effort. Okay, so let's just, Lightworkers guides. I would like to ask the spiritual mentors of Lightworker. So kindly moderating today, thank you. 3 cheers for Lightworker. And I want to know if Lightworker with the message, because there's always a message, because you know how frustrated they must be with us. Damn it, not getting it again. Okay, let's see. Lightworker, what your guides want to share with you that is important for you to know. All right. You get a card of anxiety again. Not you again, but that card comes up. And the Ace of Cups. There's some kind of, I feel like, healing. But there's also a great deal of emotion with this. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Something that's overflowing. And maybe keeping you also in a state of hypervigilance. Can be Five of Pentacles, maybe an issue with health or a concern with finances, potentially as well. But I see there will be clarity in regard to any matter, whether it's to do with this material realm concern that you have, if that makes sense. Because there has been a loss around you. And with the Five of Cups, and very active. Maybe this is kind of the mourning card. I don't know if this is like people dying or losing people, or just ends, having a lot of ending of cycles. But I see that you're moving through this, and I'm being shown that is clear. You may have a sense of feeling somewhat abandoned, or there is a male that's feeling abandoned. I'm not sure, with the King of Cups. And feeling maybe stuck. Let me just roll this again for you, because I feel like I'm all over the place with that. I don't know if that's making any sense. Let me just look. Light workers, guides. I feel like I got too many people coming through. Let me see. Light workers, guides. What is the message for light worker from their guides? That's better. Okay, Two of Swords. This is talking about kind of a moment of rest. Oh yeah, because you're crossed by the Ten of Swords, exhaustion. Okay. And it's about a need to disengage. There's just like too much activity again going on around you, too many thoughts, too much. It's like slowing things down. And I feel like this is based on the Nine of Wands, on your ability to ground yourself and your sense of strength and confidence, what makes you feel physically better, something along these lines. And you're crowned by the Fool, which isn't bad there, because I feel like there might be some sort of a new start coming. So there's past. Yeah, there's been some sort of loss more in the past. Seven of Cups. I still feel like there's some kind of issue with the lack of clarity, trying to become more clear. There's a lot of cups around here. And the Two of Swords, and you're kind of at the moment kind of pulled back and kind of neutral, it looks like. Does that make any sense? So I think there's something along these, that there's also, they want to encourage you. Let me just take a look here. To dream. You've got travel in your environment of some kind too. They're wanting to share that. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of radical change, of trying different things, getting outside of your comfort zone. And death. Don't be afraid of death. That it's a transitional point. It's about, you need to deal with some kind of grieving or loss. The losses in your life. And I feel like you might feel like it is overwhelming, and so you're kind of, you're not sure where to go with it. But there's a need for release. And I see that you start to process this a little further into the future. There's some snippets, I feel like dreams and stuff with this Seven of Cups, maybe. It's like an altered state of consciousness, and I don't feel like it's alcohol or anything. So I'm feeling like it could be dreams, like you're going to be, or visions, and getting bits and pieces here that might be confusing. But I feel that there is a need to process past loss and present loss. Yeah, and then there's an Ace of Wands for you. and connected to a father figure. There is some kind of energetic balance. Yes, it's very good and healthy. With Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, some kind of a balance. And it feels like a karmic balance. And comfort. It's a matter, they're saying you're going to be going through, just to let you know, you're going to be going through a time of processing. It may be confusing, the dreams that you will be having, and you'll think you'll have lost your dadgum mind with the Fool crowning you, but you haven't. It looks like it's more of a shamanic type of thing, to be honest, could be coming your way. And that's why I'm like, what is this? But it's processing of it looks like a backup of stuff, and there's a need to release it. It's like it's been, I don't know if you tend to, like a lot of us, bottle up your emotions or not, but it looks like I see you starting to have snippets coming to you, dreams and things like that. So just know that you need to go with the processing of it. Write it down if you have anything like that going on. I hope that makes sense, because I have no idea. So Janet Ackerland, Lund. Will I find love again after 10 years as a widow? Janet. Okay. Janet. Ask Spirit to let us know, will Janet find love again after 10 years as a widow? Will Janet find love again? Is love in the cards for Janet? I feel like saying yes, but let's see what the cards have to say. Seven of Wands indicates that you are right now in your life at a very good point to do so. You are in a place of confidence and strength to meet new people if you want to. And I feel like with the Princess of Pentacles, that's possible. There is a man, an older man. The Emperor, he would be somebody that's established, older gentleman, coming into your reading. Two of Swords, he might be kind of shy. I'm getting, he doesn't tend to bother you. I think he doesn't know. There's a sense of, he's just kind of watching from a distance, okay? But not taking an action. There's a feeling of being stuck or trapped. I think that there might be somebody that's actually interested in you right now, but is maybe really stuck by the glue of shyness, because I get the Two of Swords with this older gentleman. He's there. It's not like I see the stuckness, quote unquote, with you. I'm getting it with his card. And I feel like he doesn't know how to move forward or backward. And he's just kind of like, I don't know how to approach her. He might find I just think he's very shy, maybe. Let me just see more about this fellow. Prince of Pentacles. So I feel like you might be aware of this person. Yeah, I think he finds you to be a very magnetic personality that has a great deal of confidence. Four of Cups. Again, he just kind of sits though. What is it with him sitting there? Let me just see with this guy. What is his problem? Come on. Cups, Prince of Swords. I feel like he's watching. He's got to work up the courage. And I see him still watching in the near future. I think he's just really, really shy. And so I feel like he's just kind of seeing how things go. Now, in your future, yes, you do have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. And it's a very harmonious relationship. I see you as a Queen of Swords. It's a new start, new relationship. I think it's going to make you feel like kind of like a kid again, young again. And a new relationship. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. Might be a female in there that's a little jelly about that. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You know, I think your husband is the man I'm seeing here. And I think it's about that hold with him ending. Because I do see a new, it's in the future, but I do see a new relationship for you. A Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and it's new, the Fool, and it's positive. Ten of Pentacles, they have family. They may have a family business. Magician, and so with the King of Wands. So maybe with the fire sign. Magnetic, he might even have a bit of kind of an entertainer type of side to his nature. But very communicative, very skilled. So I do see, yes, actually, I see it further into your future. I still see your husband. Maybe there is some subconscious holding on, but maybe just work on continuing as you have been to, I think, open up your life to the possibility, because I think that's really what it's about. Letting go and opening up to the new possibility. And I think, yes, you definitely could have a very enjoyable relationship in the future. I see it there. Okay, let me see. Who is next? Nora's face. Should I go visit a friend of mine who refuses to get a COVID shot? Only if you keep a 6-foot distance away and double masked. If they're that sloppy, I'm worried about how sloppy they are. You know, my brother refuses to get a COVID shot. I sent him a text hoping like I could like persuade him, and he was like, I'm not getting one of those. I'm like, why? I didn't even ask why. I was just like, no, I'm too tired. But I wish he would. I hope he'll change his mind if he sees this. But I doubt he watches my channel. So Nora's face, let me see what Spirit wants to advise you. So, I ask the Creator, should Nora's face visit her friend that won't get a COVID shot? How does that look? What do you advise her? Okay, we have the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Cups. That's my brother. Wait a minute. My brother should not be coming into your reading. I know a King of Wands. That's my brother. Alright. Nora's face. Should she see her friend that won't get the COVID shot? What does the universe advise? Five of Cups, there's a card of a sense of loss, and the Seven of Cups, and they're lost to their delusion. I think they're lost to some kind of a delusion. They don't have a clear understanding of some kind. And I see Ten of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. There's such a loss that should be like visible to them with this Ten of Pentacles and this Five of Pentacles. The loss maybe even in their own family. But you know, with that Five of Pentacles, I'm not liking that. Lovers and the Seven of Wands. This is a choice about what you can do to be in a stronger position, and the stronger position is getting the shot. There are problems with some of the injections, it's true, but I'm telling you, I've read on this, and I myself have gotten injected, and I'm going to be getting my second one this Wednesday. So this is about a choice, and this is about the wisdom, and I think the cards are pro-injection. Mine are. And I think Justice and the Ten of Wands, that's what the cards are saying. It's perfectly fine, and people need to get injections, because that's how this, and it's showing with the Ten of Wands, and Justice, that's how this pandemic will be ended. But it's not really going to advise you. I guess it's just saying you have to make that choice. They might not be well as a result. And if I had a suspicion that somebody may not be well, that they might be carrying COVID because they won't mask up, I wouldn't go see them. I would FaceTime them or whatever. Six of Swords. Things will move in a better direction, and then take the risk to go see them. I don't think the cards would advise you actually to meet up with them, and that's why, because they're saying they could be carrying it. So I'm gonna say, Nora's face, maybe just screen time with that person. That's a bit worrisome. With a mask, of course, and at the right distance, I think you're fine. Yeah. But if that person is not going to be able to keeping to a social distance from you, then no. Only you know how that person's doing with how good they are at keeping the protocol. So if they keep the protocol, yes. And if they're willing to wear a mask, yes. But man, I'm telling you, I wouldn't. At the end of the day, I would be also thinking they might be the type to catch it, maybe to sneak not wearing a mask. I would be a little worried, but you have to know the person. Okay. And I would say definitely get your shots. Okay, good. Okay, that your friend is likely. I'm kind of thinking she could be a carrier. I'm not kidding because of the card I got. So, just keep it in mind. It's up to you, but her delusion was shown. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to I'm trying to find the next question. I have an end user. Okay. Just looking. Okay. Is that a glass of after dinner mints? That's right. Yes, it is. Well, I used to smoke cigarettes, but I don't anymore. Now I just smoke a joint. I'm just checking for any questions. Hello, hello, hello to everyone that is here. Don't mind me. I don't mean to be ignoring you. I'm not. I'm just looking for your questions in case there's anybody here. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm so grateful that you're all here. I really am. Let me just see. I think we are caught up. And that's good. So, I think I've gotten everybody caught up. Yes, that is my after center minutes. That's gonna go to paying my bills. We have got so many bills. I tell you, running this bed, the electricity. I've got to get in with PG&E and ask about that. There are many good things coming ahead. Definitely. Thank you, Larissa. Love you too. I love you guys. You're so much fun. All right, let me see. I think I may have missed somebody here, so I'm gonna no problem, Rose. You guys are amazing. You guys make this fun. You really do. Let me tell you, if you didn't, I wouldn't keep coming back. I'd be like, okay. So, I just want to make sure. Okay. Thought I caught one here that I missed. I feel like I'm going to be like a fold-up sandwich in this bed. Warming up to... Okay, cat. Okay. I think I've got everything so far. And if I haven't, you just let me know. Okay. I think it's good. I'm just trying to find ways to keep the platform so that it's not awkward enough and I can use it. I wish this bed didn't fold right here. It just really, it makes it so that I'm not properly sitting up correctly, and it's very odd. All right, let's get on with it. All right. Let's see. I know there were some things that I was thinking, oh yeah, I want to read on that. I'll have to do that for the live. So now that I've gotten caught up for the moment with folks, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, don't let me jack up my cards because that really cheeses me off. I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. Let's see, who did I want to read on? There was somebody. Ooh. You guys, I'm not going to do it here, but I'm going to. I about gave the coffee out the nose for you guys. Wouldn't that have been? You guys could have all like really given me a lot of tips for that. Not that I'll be doing that in the future, but if it happens, I expect. I'm just kidding. Rona Graff. I'm going to be reading on Rona Graff, but I'm going to do that in a video because this isn't the right platform to read on her. But I just wanted to let you know. Chris Zooks was his name, asked that question, so I'm going to be reading on her in a video. But I want to look at Donald Trump right now, just for shits and giggles, and just check in and see how he's doing. I think it's starting to get to him a little bit, even though he's doing this nonsense. Let's just take a look at him. Let's take a look at his health for the moment. I want to do a health scan. I haven't done that in a while. All right, let's take a health scan of Donald Trump at this moment. And we are talking April 25th, 2021. So we are going to do a well-being tarot check on Donald Trump's health at this time. What does Creator want to share and Spirit want to share with regard to his health that we should know about? Well, He's got the Six of Pentacles. He is reliant, okay, nothing new, but he is reliant upon, I feel like, stimulants to get through most of his day. That is what I am getting. With that Six of Pentacles and the way that hit me with that Princess of Wands, it was like speed. He's on to, what I knew back in the day. I mean, I was never into that kind of thing. Just, I'm a stoner, that's it. But it's like I have enough high-strung energy. I don't need and don't want anything like that. But the message came that he is even more, oh my God, Death card, okay, and the Eight of Cups, he's going to be abandoned. I feel like there's going to be some significant loss around him. And maybe to do with his health, I don't know, but there's somebody that is significant, or something that is significant wherein he cannot, I feel like, with that Eight of Cups, he has to change something really significant. You know what I mean? He's got to walk away from something. It's huge. That's weird. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Money, money, money. And King of Swords. So this is him showing up in his own reading. This is to do with the money that he claims that he's earned. And that to me is like income tax. Because it's like business, so like income tax. We're getting income tax. Sorry, you guys, I have got to put on some lipstick. I'm a girly girl and I cannot stand having a dry. Okay, so what else? What is up with this? Let me see that. Probably shouldn't put that there, it'll get too warm. Was is up with this, man? Was ist dies? King of Cups. Under the Death card. Five of Wands. Arguing with somebody. Not Donald. He's arguing with Biden. Oh, he's going to be pulling that bull crap. Health-wise, though, it's not good. And I'm getting that death is around him. In an abandonment. I think he could have more people pass that work with him, but I'm not sure. It could be saying that what he's doing is going to lead to his passing prematurely at some point. Because I feel like I'm being shown these stimulants, and he's becoming like it takes up more than like half of his day that he's using these for. It's so heavy a dependence to get up and going on them. There is something along this lines with pills. I feel like those are pills. Pills. He's a pill head, is what I get. Probably because he's worn out his nose. I don't know. But I think he's going to be, when it comes to them looking more into his mind, he's going to definitely be, of course, bringing in Biden. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I think he's just going to sound more disjointed. This guy lives like in a fantasy. I mean, it just shows him being more, it's kind of like he lives in a bubble, of course, but he is not prepared for the shifts that are coming his way. I'm being shown major shifts, and that I feel he hates. Okay, I just got the 100 days of Biden. You know how we saw that today, probably? You may have seen it somewhere. He's hating that. He's wanting to come up with some... oh, God, it's pathetic. he's wanting to come up with some response to that as well. He just really, it doesn't even make sense what he comes up with. It just shows a lack, because he doesn't have people around him that are very well coordinated. He's never had that, and it's showing up. And he looks sloppy. He's going to be actively comparing himself to Biden, and it just shows that he's even more using more drugs and more unrealistic with the 10 of Cups. He's wanting to say a lot of things. He's going to be saying a lot of crap that's inflated about himself, and it's a warning. I see a warning in his reading about his health and his continued over-reliance. So that's for 45, oblivious to reality. I hope that did light worker, because I just never know. And when you don't have context, you can be, let me tell you, there's so many times that you're like, oh my God, if I say that, I'm going to sound, cuckoo. I don't want to say that. And so I'll avoid it, but then I'll throw down the cards again. It's like, nope. All right, then I've got to say it. So thank you for letting me know, because I think some people think, oh, you don't tell the tarot reader anything, especially after they've read for you. It's really good if people do let you know and give you some feedback, because so much of it doesn't make any sense to us. And it's satisfying. It's like, then you also know how it works in someone's life. So I really appreciate that. He is in the last years of his life, and I just felt when I saw, and it was weird because I don't normally get that with that deck, not with that deck, but with that card, and just seeing that card intuitively, it just wham. It was just like he is over relying, and I got the message like I usually kind of get in the back, the ear of he's over doing it with relying on pills to get up and go and do what he's been doing, that we've been seeing about and hearing about. You cannot do that forever. You just can't. And he has some things yet to go through, so he'll have to be alive for that, but it's not good. Doesn't look like he's doing himself any favors. Okay, is there any questions else that I have missed? Oops. I'm just going to make sure. And thank you all so much for being here and being present and asking me questions. I really appreciate it. And you know what? I'm just looking at, I get my second shot next week. I don't mind boosters. I mean, I did boosters with other stuff I know as a kid, so it's like, yeah, so what? Yeah, I'll do it. I don't want to take the chance. I think it's worth my risk to take it, for me personally, so I'm comfortable with that. I do respect other people's choices. I do, however, very much worry for my brother. And he is someone that comes in contact with a lot of people. He works at a place where he comes in contact, so I'm concerned for him. But what can you do? We can't make everybody do what is best for them. It would be great if we could. All right. There was another person I wanted to check on besides him. I was thinking late last night. And don't forget, you can ask a pop culture type question, anything like that. If you have certain films that you like and you want to know if there's going to be another one or whatever, feel free to go that way too, to ask me questions along those lines. Or if an actor is going to be in a certain kind of new role or whatever, that's fun too, especially to break up all the heaviness. Let's see what I want to see. Trump is definitely on borrowed time. Definitely. So I don't see Caitlyn. I don't see that working out for her. I don't. That's just going to fall apart at the end of the day. You know what I want to see is what is the future of the Trump loyalist party? The GOP, that I want to know if that GOP is ever going to get pushed out and have other members come in and take it over. I kind of want to know how that looks. So let's just take a look and see what the future. Hello, Sharon Skype. I want to see what the future. Oh, will my mom get her third stimulus payment? Craig Dixon. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll pop over to that. But I think a third party will probably be developed. I can't see how there wouldn't be. Okay, Craig, I'm going to dial in. Craig Dixon. Will my mom get her third stimulus payment? Okay. I get the strength card. That's a good sign. The Five of Wands, this is a bit of a battle to get it, it looks like. But tell her to persist. She is to remain persistent and unmoving in her pursuit. Ten of Swords, this is like going through a rough time, but because that's going to end. And the Prince of Wands, this is, again, keeping in pursuit of it with the activity of the Prince of Wands. I think she'll get some kind of response. I feel like she's going to have to really track it down, beyond just watching for it. I feel like she's been doing that. It's probably the annoyance with the Five of Wands back and forth with this crap. And dealing with people, you know, when you're struggling to pay. I see the Fool. Let's see the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think she will, because there will be peace of mind with the Four of Swords. And I see a bit of a retreat. Ten of Cups. That's a good sign. And Three of Cups. 3. Oh, this is the 3. So yes, I think she will get it. Okay? Tell her to hold on. And that's why we were given the Strength card. Tell her to think of being a pillar of strength and getting through, because she'll get it. She will get it, okay, Craig? But not as quickly as she'd like. Isn't that the truth for most of us with that? Thank you, Beverly. I'm glad that you like the materials that I choose. I appreciate it. No problem. I think we do too, because I think it will. Now, I did do a reading on that prior, and I do see another party coming. But I just like to circle back. It makes me feel like I'm talking at my phone. Why am I? You're right here. I just need to circle back and look at that again. So let's just do that real quick right here, right? Because I wanted to look at that. I'm very curious how that will come about. Will there be a third party with would there be like another conservative party of some kind? What is going to happen? I think that we will get to that, but I'm getting, for some reason, it's in a couple years. I don't understand that. But that's what intuitively came to me, and I'm trying to allow that voice more air. Let's just see what we get. Hello, new grandma. It's nice to see you again. We get Judgment. So you know what? This makes me think they're going to be looking over and becoming aware of the shortcomings. And I think there will be another, King of Cups. I feel like there will be another party. Yes, Three of Cups. And Temperance. It brings balance. So, yes. I think we will. Now let me see. I feel like it's actually more liberal. I feel like it's connected something maybe. It's more moderate. That's all I can say, because with that temperance, it just means no more extremes. It will fit nicely is what I get with Three of Cups. Okay. Will my son Aaron ever get better medically? Okay, Tara. And then I see Cynthia's. Okay, let me focus on Tara's question. Will my son Aaron ever get better medically? Okay. And we also want to ask what Spirit to share anything that Tara needs to be aware of. Will Tara's son Aaron have any improvement medically? I ask the Creator, and I ask our spiritual mentors to help me read accurately and clearly. Will Aaron show medical improvement? Will he get better? We have the devil, covering him. This is things being chaotic, things out of order. And Star, yes, you have hope, and you have reason to have hope with the Star card. Let me see. We have Temperance. That's great. Something's going to get figured out. A certain balance, a certain therapy, a certain method, something. But it's usually more than one thing. It's usually a concoction, a combination, a cocktail, if you will, that we do a little of this, and then over here we have a little of that, and when we do all these things in combination, it really makes things better overall. So yes, I am getting improvement with the illness that does show up with the Three of Swords. I'm going to pull a couple extra cards. Ace of Cups, yes. And Four of Pentacles, yes. I'm glad to see that. And I feel very confident in that reading. Okay, Tara? Now, Cynthia. I am going to take a look at, will your son get his PhD and get a good job out of all that hard work? Cynthia. You're welcome, Tara. I'm glad to be able to see that clearly. I don't like it when somebody's babies are sick. I don't care if they're old babies, they're still our babies. Yeah, that it just looks like things are in a mess, and what I would say with that Devil card, things need to settle down, need to get sorted and directed. Something with him, and so I just feel like he will be okay. It just needs time and attention. And people coming up with a plan. And the plan will probably you'll just see it kind of coming together, I think, given whatever guidelines you're given. Okay, let's see about Cynthia D'Alessandro. And I see your question, new grandma, and I'll get to you after Cynthia's. Will her son, who is getting his PhD, find a good job? What do we need to share with Cynthia about her son, who just got his PhD? Congratulations, by the way, to him, and to you as for Mom. Great job. That's no easy task. I get the Two of Wands, so this is like he has opportunity, more than one, and yeah. It could be and maybe initially to start work with a group, or maybe just a couple of other people, joining on a team of some kind. it shows him having a great deal of confidence, and not too much and not too little, but just right, that he's confident about what he's doing and he feels comfortable in the environment. So I do see him getting work. Yes, he gets the sun. So that's really great. He will, Cynthia. Okay. Now I'm going to go to new grandma. Okay. You want to know how your ex-boyfriend and you knew each other in another lifetime, or did you know each other in another lifetime? Okay, Larissa, see you later. Okay. Let's see. 60 is the new 50, seriously. Because, you know, we're living longer, we have better health, even though things still hurt like the devil. Many more of us have longer, a little bit better quality life. Okay. So I'm going to look. You're welcome, Cynthia. It just came right up. It was very clear. He's doing great. Tell him he's right on track. New grandma. So let's, and then I'll do Terry M. And I will definitely get to you. So new grandma. Did your ex-boyfriend and you have a past life connection? I still want to get these cards better shuffled. Hang on. New grandma. And then I'm going to finish out with Terry's question, because I've got to eat. I'm starving. So, and we're at an hour and a half. Okay, I'll end it with Judy, and then I'm gonna eat. Okay. So, that's interesting. Yes, you did know each other in a past life. Yeah, but I feel like it was I feel like it was in Europe for some reason. I got a flash of Europe, and it was like I'm getting Second World War for some reason. And I'm getting there was some inter-country, we're traveling, moving around. Ace of Wands. And Six of Cups. Most definitely you have a past together. Okay. I'm just going to give you that on the shorts because there are a few other people here, new grandma, but you most definitely did. And I'm just going to finish this out by getting to the business question of Terry and Judy. And that will be it for this Sunday, and I'll catch you next Sunday. I'm so positively Dawn. I'm so grateful for you guys. I wish I could read each and every one of you guys, but I'm like hungry, and I'm gonna get hangry, and I won't be reading well. So let's just see. That's what makes every Sunday so fun. Let's see. Your business received the funding it needs to start over with the COVID lockdown. Okay. Terry's business received the new funds it needs to rebuild. Terry received the funds they need to rebuild their business due to this pandemic. What does that look like? I ask Spirit to help me to share. Okay, I see that with the 8 of Cups. And you're feeling stuck with the 8 of Swords. You get 2 8s. Yes, you will. The Ace of Pentacles is the money for the new start. It's coming. And the Princess of Wands. And then you'll get active. Be able to get active and rebuild and get going. I do see it coming in. You will get a loan or some sort of something that you need to get that done. And then it's a radical change, and there has been a radical change with your business. And so I think, there's been this waiting, also in connection to a King of Swords. But that might just be the people with you. I'm not quite sure. But yes, I see you getting that money. It definitely shows it coming in, that you guys have been waiting. I think it shows it you will. And it is really about enduring with the Strength card and the Devil. A very oppressive cycle. But you know what? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, you're going to do fine. I see smart moves. I think it's only going to make you a stronger business person. I hate to say that because it stinks to have that happen. But yes, good news is I do see that money coming in. Okay, Terry? Now, Judy, I am going to wolf down everything in sight, y'all. They better not have eaten all my chili because I'll be so mad. There better be at least one square of cornbread left too. So I need to move too, Judy. You need to move. Let's take a look. What did the card show you with regards to moving? Judy, my Bay Area sister. I need to move too. You know what they told me? You know what the cards told me, Judy? The cards told me, girl, you're not moving anywhere until this COVID thing is sorted completely. But that was for me. For you, it might be different. But it showed me I wasn't going anywhere. But my needs are different because the type of house I need needs to be made to be wheelchair accessible if it isn't. So, let's just see. A move for Judy. Do we have a move? What can I share with Judy in regards to a move? Does a move coming her way? What does the Spirit want to reveal with that? What can we share with Judy about her need to move? Okay. Oops. The Magician. Okay. The Devil. The Two of Wands. Right now it looks like it's not looking great. I also feel like there's some kind of trickery going on. I'm not quite clear what that's about, but there's some kind of opportunity more in the here coming up to go look around, to get out of where as far as moving goes. Yes, you will, I think, move, because the Empress makes me feel like with this Two of Wands there's an opportunity to get out from an oppressive situation. I don't know if you've got somebody that's a landlord or somebody trying to manipulate you around with that Devil, but I don't know. That doesn't look very good, like you had a very good time of it. And what I do see positively is that you're going from a kind of this negative situation with regard to maybe where you're living, I don't know, toward looking further out, looking to move, and you get the Empress, maybe of a more place with a more natural area. Maybe that's what you're needing. I'm not sure, Judy, but Eight of Wands says then you get active, and I think that's when you move. And Six of Swords, that's right. You're going to be moving further out from wherever you are, and so am I, from where I'm at in the Bay Area to another area, and you will be moving further out. It's coming, okay? It is coming. And I think definitely make sure that you check out the neighborhoods and what the reputations are, all of that. Check that out when you move. Just, all that good stuff. Make sure you know about the house. or the place you're renting. Check it out. I do see that. So thank you all so very much for making my Sunday Live wonderful as usual. And if I didn't get you this time around, I am sorry that I didn't, because I enjoy helping you and you help me. It's great. I will see you next Sunday again around 3 Pacific Standard Time, and I thank you so much. If you're new, please make sure that you got your notification bell on. Make sure you're subscribed and share. I thank you so much, and I will catch up with you again. And expect tonight, I have one more video I want to drop, which is on Ronograph. I so cannot wait to do that video for you guys. Okay? Happy Sunday, and bless you all. I'm going to close out with some Reiki, okay? All right. I'll see you guys shortly in that next video, in the next